We rocking and rolling.
We on.
So cool.
Let's get it, man.
That's pretty
Live
chill.
from Studio 3, from Venus to Mars,
Trace.
back to Earth.
Back on it.
It's the Loose Cannon Show, coming in hot. My name's Shelly Nix,
My name is Dylan Harkins. In the mix.
and we out here live from Studio 3. We got our producer Colin here. You can finally see his pretty face on camera.
Look at me.
You know, it's a good night in Austin, Texas. We got a special guest. He just came to stop in and do what he does, you know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna get out of here. But we wanted y'all to see what's going down and what he does in the whole process. So we brought him by. He goes by Lace, and he's the owner of Lace Grillz and Lace Backs. Give it up for my guy.
Let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, get into the mic, bro. Get into the mic, bro.
Yeah.
So the
Appreciate
people
you having
can-
me, man.
Yeah, hell
Happy to
yeah,
be
man.
here. Appreciate y'all putting me on y'all platform.
Do that, so it's like up on you. Yeah, more like that. I just know you're not gonna want to touch it once
Is
you
it
get
cool?
the money on you. Yeah.
That's cool right there.
Thank you so much.
Check. We good?
Yeah. Scoot a little bit closer to you if you're gonna be
Up closer.
kind of chilling in the cut.
Yeah.
Up close.
So what you got here, man? I see you got a lot of stuff on the table.
Yeah, so right here, this is what we have. We have our molding kit right here. So this is how we get your impressions for your teeth,
Mm-hmm.
and then I send that to my shop, and then the shop basically brings your vision to life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this, man?
About to be 3 months.
3 months.
Yep.
Nice,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
What have you like learned throughout the whole process, man? Because it's kind of like in the early stages, you know.
Yeah, I'm learning about the all the different types of metal we got to offer.
Yeah.
You know, that we could put on our teeth and
Hell yeah.
different gems and
Uh-huh.
you know, other than diamonds and stuff like that.
Nice,
But,
nice.
Also learning I'm learning a lot, man. I'm learning I like anything entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
So
There you go.
I just like learning business, and it's a different
Yeah.
type of business I never tapped into. So
Dude, when I was in like 6th grade, you know, there were these kids on the bus. They would always be selling like little bags of hot Cheetos and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Early
I
start.
forgot what, you know, it would always be that kid. And I went home and told my parents like, yo, I'm trying to be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hot Cheetos.
And I totally thought they were gonna be like, nah, we ain't got no money for that. Like you know, like you know something. You know how black parents are. You know,
yeah.
and then they were just totally cool with it, right? So I fucking go back to school, and I got this big ass bag. They went ham, bro. They took me to like Walmart or like Sam's Club or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we went crazy, bro. Like, cause
Yeah.
Trying to
That's
start a
awesome.
I guess
business.
my parents got inspired just like I did, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I had like honey buns, Skittles, the chips, the Starburst,
sir.
like all in this like little like I had my actual school backpack, and then I had like
Wow.
the bag full of kids.
Said, I'm a walking sack and pack, bro.
Yo, and I was actually making money. I couldn't believe it. It was the first time in my
man.
life where like I was like I actually learned what entrepreneurship was, you know, and my stepdad actually I heard that word come out of his mouth for the very first time. That should change my life, bro.
Yeah.
Just to, you know, because I in my mind I already kind of knew what like you think in your head like, oh, the coolest thing is to have your own business, people who have their own stores, people who sell their own shit, but you don't really know what word to put on that, you know. For my stepdad to actually speak that into existence, for me that shit was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Man.
I
Hell
understand
yeah.
what you're saying, because I
Yeah.
didn't get that till later. You know, like
Yeah.
18, 19. You know, entrepreneur. That's what
Yeah.
I am.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Dude, the school hold me, man. They was like, the security guards, they got word that I was selling candy, and then
Said don't do it.
they were like, they basically, my English teacher, her name was Miss Kurtz, and I despise her till this day because
Miss
of this.
Kurtz.
I had like a printed out list, bro. I was legit, bro. I had a piece of paper with like my menu
Inventory.
on there
Got
and
the
like
menu.
the cost of everything, and I
Yes,
stapled it to like some poster board, so it was like it wasn't
Official.
all dingy and shit, you know. And then I had it on my desk, and she came by and just snatched it, bro.
Sick.
And then
What is this?
she didn't like snatch it. She was a very sweet lady. She just, you know, gracefully took my menu,
Snatch it.
Yeah.
and then she days later, I fucking getting pulled to the office type shit, and
for
then
selling
like
treats.
for selling candy, bro.
Nah,
And
dude.
the thing is, they were saying that like I'm using the locker to store my candy, and that was what was wrong about it.
Who
I
cares?
was
Exactly.
in the same type situation, but they were trying to say you can't bring it's like dietary type issues.
I said we trying
yeah.
to
Yeah.
we trying to limit the
Uh-huh.
trash food. Like, I'm trying to get that trash money. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Excuse me for being an entrepreneur.
You should be promoting me.
I'm
yeah,
saying.
and yeah, it was pretty bad. I was pretty
Showing
pissed off.
initiative.
And then so I went and made another list, and then after that,
Back at it.
a couple of days go by. She takes that one, and I'm in like
Mm.
Spanish class, like counting my money. It was like probably like $50, but it's in like ones and fives and shit. So it's like a little stack. So I'm thinking,
Killing
it.
Big
So I'm thinking I'm really
big
doing it. I'm like under
time.
my desk, like trying to count it. And the security guard, she was like this like dyke chick, bro. She was real mean, real aggressive, like crazy chick. Her name was Miss Dixon. And she comes to the class, looks through she's like peeking through the window of the door
What you doing?
of me counting my money, and then she fucking pulls me out of class. I'm like, fuck.
Uh-oh.
And she was like, you played us like a yo-yo, didn't you? You made another list. Like I was, man.
Yeah.
Then the
against the
principal gonna
rules.
ask me, do you want to donate that money? I'm like, bitch, if you don't give me my $50, bitch.
You want to donate my last list so I can get my business back
'Cause
up?
they
Come
took
on,
they
man.
took my cash when they came to come get me out of class. I was-
Wow.
yeah, but enough about me, man. I see you got the Yeezy Crocs on right now. Is
Say,
that what they're
those,
called?
Those nice,
These
bro.
are, easy phone runners, but yeah, I call them easy crocs.
I feel like that's
Yeezy
the
Crocs. Crockers.
You can't fit the croc accessories in these. They pop off, so that makes me kind of mad.
Oh,
They need
you
to
know
come
what?
out with some
Shiesty.
easy accessory.
That would be really cool. I think Kanye should think about that.
He should.
like adjust the
Because that's like
the
the number one
holes.
seller for Crocs, like the accessories.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the reason I want some Crocs. I don't have own a pair of Crocs, but when I see people just like customizing them and putting their own little sauce on them
Little
with the
glitz
little
and
buttons,
glamour.
I
my
fuck
kids
with it,
go
man.
crazy on them, man.
Yeah. Would you ever wear a pair of Crocs?
They looked all right. I mean, I've never gone out of my way to be like, I need me a pair of Crocs. But you know, I'm open to it. If someone was like, "Hey, these kind of chill. Maybe some camo Crocs.
Some
That'd be cool. Little something fly. You know, just something I could like color coordinate, something like that. I'm like, yeah, I'll break them out. Why not?
You ever see Major Payne?
Yes.
Do you remember the old guy? I think he was the principal. He had like a bunch of like bugs in his office.
Yep.
And he was talking. He was like, "The Green Boys, the Green Boys." So he's talking about the ROTC program. He's like, you know, when they stand in front of bushes, I can't see. I don't know why I thought of that when you were talking about it.
man.
I don't know. We don't want to hold you too long, man. You know, so like, if you can you kind of explain to us how this process works and
yeah. So pretty much, I'm gonna go with this first base. I'm gonna mix that up, and then we're gonna put that on your you're doing the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put that on your top teeth
Okay.
for about 3.5 minutes.
Okay.
And then what separates my company from the rest, we go in with a second secret sauce right here.
Okay.
Ooh.
That makes sure you get the perfect fit. So
Okay.
a lot of
Okay.
people stop at the first mode. We go to the second. So
Hell yeah.
So I gotta do it twice.
twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Cool.
First one will be 3.5 minutes, and then the next one will be like 3. Yeah.
I'm down with that, man.
Yeah. And then so I got once I start mixing the white and the blue, I got 30 seconds to get it into you in your mouth. So and then 3 minutes, and then we'll pop it out.
Okay. Cool.
nice.
When you ready? We'll go ahead and start.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Yeah, man.
I've thought
This-
about that before. Imagine how much it must suck getting a nice grill and that shit don't even fit your mouth.
I know, right?
Right,
That's like them
man.
grills you
That's
get
so
from
nice.
like the record store.
Yeah, they ain't.
I used to go to Piranha Records. I got like one of those like they don't mold to your teeth. It's just like a rectangle full of
Oh my
like fake
God.
diamonds.
Yeah,
And it-
that's great.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel jimmied up at all. Nope.
Quarter to 10.
This shit reminds me of the orthodontist, man, because they do the same thing. Because I had to get braces twice.
Twice?
Yeah, I had to get them twice, bro. And it wasn't like, oh, I got braces and then it didn't work. And then I had to get them a second time. My teeth were that fucked up. So like from the jump, they were like, yo, we got to do this 2 times. Bro.
Wow.
And
Alright, so
I thought it was cool though. I loved it.
Said-
I thought braces
I
were
thought
dope.
it was cool.
we're right. Don't bite down. We're gonna press up with 2 fingers.
Okay.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. You go ahead. Press that up. You can move your lip over the top of it. Press it up with 2 fingers. There you go. Perfect.
We in here molding live in the
Yes,
mix.
sir. He gonna be silent for like 3.5 minutes.
Let him know. He said, can you hold down the podcasting while I mold my teeth to this? And it's like, yes, why not?
I'd get braces.
This is a first for me. I've never molded anybody live on the podcast.
That's cool, man. We breaking ground here. Breaking the mold. No pun intended.
I also had to get braces twice, and I will let y'all know it's not because it didn't work the first time. All right. It's just, sometimes you're just
They was jacked.
you don't come out right. And Shelly would say something about it, but I just
He's like, why your teeth look like
I
that,
know
bro?
he's a little busy.
Yeah. I never had no braces myself. I contemplated it, but I was like, I mean, they don't look bad enough to where I'm like, I'm self-conscious. Well, actually, that's a lie. I was self-conscious about when I was young, the gap in the middle, I was always like, this shit makes me look dumb. And then I'm like, I get older and I'm like, it got a little bit of character to it. It's to where it's like, I'm not impaired by the usage of them. And I'm just like, you know what? It's cool. It adds a little bit of distinction, if nothing else. I ain't gotta have the perfect veneer looking ass business like everybody else does. I'm like, this is all me. This is no metal work. This is just
For
me.
some odd reason, I wanted braces when I was little. I don't know why. But I had good teeth.
Right? I mean, if the teeth are,
I hear that sometimes. I think it's like a status thing.
I
Like,
think.
right?
I don't
Like,
know.
wouldn't it have to be like, I don't, go into, that's, because I hear people say that, and I never get to say, like, why, I had them twice, you know what I mean? So, like,
Oh no.
I'm speaking for Shelly here, too, when I was
Yeah.
unfortunately. I'm like, so what's going on with that? Like, you wanted braces? Go into it. What are you talking about, man? That's crazy.
I don't know. I thought it was just cool to have like
right?
this
doing
silver
this
or
now?
gold. I've seen some kid with like a gold braces back in the day.
That's
And
fly.
I just thought that was so sweet. And then he changed the rubber bands. I think y'all put rubber bands on them.
Yeah.
He used to change them with
Brutal.
his outfit and stuff. So
What?
Oh,
That's
all right.
cool.
Okay. He was
Okay.
accessorizing
Yeah.
Yeah,
with it.
it was kind of sweet. And I was like, oh dang, I was not braces.
And now look what you're doing. You're punishing
Yeah,
people. You got your
you
little
know what I'm saying?
orthodonture
Yeah.
business going on,
The
right?
hood dentist, something like that. You know.
The hood dentist. Hell yeah. Could you see yourself getting braces as an adult?
As an adult,
Yeah.
my shop has actually made brace grills. So like they're fake
Really?
grills that look like you
Whoa.
just put them over and they look like braces. So
Whoa.
yeah.
That's
And
pretty
that's good
fly.
for like movies and like actors and stuff that want to play that role and they go back and just that's an easy way to do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rockin'.
We got a minute left for that. And
Dope.
Holding it down. How does it feel? Oh wait, I don't know if you can talk. Does it feel weird? Give a thumbs up, a thumbs down.
This ain't my first rodeo.
and he talking with it. You know what I'm saying? They definitely ain't
Let's
the
go.
first one. I gotta find the braces girl real quick. All right, check him out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at that. Braces grill.
Oh my God.
Grilling braces.
Wow.
Yeah.
You definitely can.
Isn't that crazy? Wow.
Oh, some diamonds on it?
Yeah,
Bro.
in the middle. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
That's what the people want. Yep. Why not, man? Yeah, man. If you can get something like that going on to where it ain't too interruptive and you got a little something that look nice, why not rock with it a little bit? Have some fun.
Yeah, man. Switch it up a little bit, something casual, and
Right?
have you can switch them up, get a crazy set, and then for them nights where you just want to be low key, get you a little casual.
Do
set.
people go like crazy with colors and shit? Like, what's the craziest kind of stuff you do? You know?
I haven't done anything too crazy yet, but I'm doing opal.
Really?
So,
Okay.
he's gonna be my first guy to do the opal. So
Yeah.
So this is
put
this
it
is
over.
the one that I
Yes,
was
sir.
asking about.
We breaking
All
ground.
breaking
here.
grounds with that one. All right, we're gonna pop that out.
Casting pods, molding teeth, all that.
Oh.
Wow.
I always feel like my teeth are gonna just like come out with it.
Yeah, that'd be scary if that happened.
Yo, I can't afford to lose no teeth, man.
Yeah.
My girl's gonna be like, man, I love you, but
Right?
I pulled a guy's teeth out. I was doing this.
Oh, God.
I don't know how they would cover that one.
That's stressful.
why you saying you did pull?
No, I'm saying like try telling that to your insurance company.
Oh
I was,
yeah,
I was
right.
trying to get a grill, and just one thing led to another, and now I have no teeth. All my teeth just popped out.
The way they do it at the orthodontist is like different, man. They got like that should be like cold as hell. I don't know. That braces grill really fucking wowed me though, cause when I had braces, I would always cause back in 7th and 8th grade, the kids who had like grills in middle school, like they were like a rarity. They were like the wild cards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what's this guy's deal?
Yeah.
Who does he think he is?
We're like 12 years old type shit, you know, and we got like motherfuckers got grills. So I'm like, damn, I want a grill. I want some slugs.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I had braces. Yeah, ready.
So this one I'm gonna let you put it in so it can go back in the same teeth that it was in.
Okay, cool.
Yes, sir. So just kind of feel it around and then push it up. You should hear a little squish. Yeah.
Okay.
Little
And then we're gonna go in there for 3 minutes just for that.
little squish action.
Squish, squish.
3 more minutes.
There you go. We rocking and rolling. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Have some fun with it. Why not? Could you ever see yourself getting a grill, Colin?
So today I was literally at a band practice where my drummer was getting fitted for a grill. So this is my
Wow.
second grill
Oh,
fitting
wow.
today.
What a day.
And my man Alexis offered. He said, "Hey man, silver's for 50, like
Ooh.
on some fangs." And like, I don't know. I was thinking about it. $50
I
is
got
not
you
a lot of
40. I'll
money.
do you 40.
Oh, we got a little
We
bit more
cutting
going on.
deals
All
out
right.
here, man.
So I'm gonna text him 35, and I'll just see what I get back, right?
Hey man, I got someone going 35. Can you do 30 for me?
So,
Yeah, my
but
guy
for
said
real,
30,
I've been
yeah.
thinking about it, and I'm actually not. I'm not sure.
it's
I
tempting,
mean, the thing is, it's
If
not
Grillz-
permanent, so
right?
you can always take it out.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
the fun of it.
I mean, I guess I could take it out, but it's. I don't know. For me, if I was like on stage or something and I was trying to look crazy, like that's cool.
Yeah.
It's
There
just
you
like
go.
in my everyday life, I don't know if I could just be
Ain't
the
tr-
guy with
Yeah.
silver fangs.
Ain't
You
tr-
know
ain't
what
tr-
I mean?
ain't trying to
That's
go
a
to-
look. That's
Yeah,
a choice.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that's.
yeah.
But like for me, I just don't want to.
You ain't trying to go to HEB and have
I'm
the,
not.
have
Yes,
the fangs
I'm not
hanging
trying
out.
to go to the buzz mill and just like.
You don't want to be knowing about
Do
the
that.
guy with the gold tooth, the silver tooth.
Oh,
You're like,
I'm sorry,
whoa-
my
You're
bad.
like,
Here, I got
whoa. He said, Mr. Official.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm on the fence. Honestly, 50-50 right on the fence about
Yeah.
getting a grill. And now, I don't know, 2 grill fittings in one day seems like a sign.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
kind of feel like a sign,
It's got to be a sign, bro.
right? Was there anything in particular that made you want to focus on grill work in particular? Or was it just kind of like something just kind of came up and you're like, this feels like a good fit for me?
So when I think about like opening new companies and venturing into something else, I always try to do something that I like. So like, I'll pay for grills, I'll pay for gold, I'll pay for
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody else would. So that's why I pretty much went into it. I try to go into things that I'm interested in. Like when I started my hats, I was interested.
Is a hat you made?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
This is a sample right here. It's probably the first time it's been seen.
Rock and roll.
So, yeah, this is gonna be the Texas icon hat. This is just a sample though, so it's not for. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm in the clothing. I'm in the.
Can you
hats.
show that off for the camera? That is
Yeah.
cool, dude.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
sick. That is like incredible.
Wow,
So
I didn't
lace
even
back
see.
is
I
really
didn't even
good.
see the lace
Yeah,
back. That's
like
crazy.
let's take a moment and
Bro,
appreciate
this
that
is-
hat first.
It got the 35 Cowboys, the UT Hook'em, and the Whataburger fry. Bro,
Yes, sir.
is
Everything Texas, man. So
I would if I was a hat man, I'd be buying the hell out of that.
yeah,
That's
I
a,
appreciate you, bro.
hell
Appreciate
yeah.
that.
What's the so what's the next venture looking like? We already got hats, we got grills. What's next? What's next for lace?
Oh man. Whatever paying, man. You ready?
So, whatever make that money.
Oh. Let me see. Hold on. This one gonna be a little bit stronger.
Ooh.
little bit of drool, no big deal.
Napkin, napkin, you good?
Yeah, I'll take that napkin.
Yes, sir.
He said, "Let me
Wipe off the excess.
get that cleaned up."
Shoot, man, I'm really trying to just expand in this.
Yeah.
And start branching out with other artists, other entities, like people who throw events and stuff like that. Try to do a lot more collabs with the lace grills and the lace backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about
Yeah.
collabing.
Yeah, that's one thing that we've kind of been thinking about with our show, the Loose Cannon Show, is like how we can grow into a position to where we can score some like partnerships, basically. And a lot of people, I guess this is like an assumption also, it's just like the social media presence is has to be there, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's the numbers, whether it's whatever, because I work for this company and we basically make content for social influencers, right?
Okay.
But these people are in like the fitness space, and every single one of these athletes are like have like crazy followers. They have crazy engagement, and they are making money just off other brands just posting their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like one guy, he had a partnership with this beef company. They would send him fucking beef. Every week, every month, or some shit like that. This fool would be eating ribs and steak and fucking, you know,
Sponsored
all for free. You know what I'm saying?
Beef company.
Exactly. You know, or like, you know, CBD. You know, and everybody. There's so many like small businesses out there that like would be open to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to really do is see what's out there. I know I was talking to our other friend Colin. He's usually here on set, but. He was talking about Lalo Tequila. It's like this new tequila. They got like probably like 9,000 followers. But I reached out to him like, yo,
would
y'all
you
wanna...
like to be involved with a podcast?
Yeah, they ain't hit me back though. But it's all good, you know.
It's all good.
Yeah, I feel like to score one, I probably had to be hitting up like 30 a day, 30 companies a day, and
probably,
you know, hope that one hits back.
Cast a wide net.
Like.
Why not? Sure.
It's that pursuit of happiness, right?
What's the harm in it? Why not?
That's influencer thing is taking off, man. I heard what is it? Duke University just added a course, an influencer course.
Oh,
really?
Wow. And some of their students are already getting funded from other brands, and you know, I forgot how many total views they have as a college just for the influencer thing. But I was like, it was crazy. I was like, man, this is a whole class now. So
I mean, it's a legit business field now. It seems like just getting on the internet and being able to be an influencer. If you got it in the bag like that, and you kind of understand the formula and what's really required logistics wise to be successful on that front, I mean, why not make something out of it? I mean,
people are coaching basketball. People are coaching. Why not?
Why not
you how to be an influencer? So
I'm saying, some people got a knack for it. I mean, if you know how to do it and you got enough out of it in the immediate. Why not teach somebody how to do it? Spread the wealth a little bit.
I think I'm pretty sure there's like a rapper that teaches at a college about music. I think it might be Bun B.
Yeah, you got some like U of H, right?
Maybe. And there's another, I just seen this on a meme. There's another rapper and it says like so-and-so teaches quote unquote rap at so-and-so university. I forget who it was though.
Teaches
being
rap.
A trash podcaster right now. I don't know the facts.
Finna teach a course on trash podcasting, trash university.
I always wonder like how do you even like develop a curriculum for like shit like that? Like how do you even like how hard can a class really be like on like to how to be a social influencer?
So I was teaching. I used to teach at Dale Valley High School, and I was at
nice
in the Dale Valley district. I used to be at Ojeda Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
So when I moved to the high school, I became in the role of like the entrepreneurship and business teacher. So
nice.
There wasn't a curriculum.
Okay.
Ooh,
so
free flowing.
It's really up to the teacher, and it's kind of good, kind of bad, but when it's free flowing, it's just more natural for the kids, and they're into it. And you know what I'm saying? You're not saying, hey, all right, go to chapter 3, and then we're gonna learn about this. You know what I'm saying? So
get them more integrated with it. Yeah.
A curriculum, like I don't think these kids want curriculum these days. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They want the real. So
they don't want boundaries.
When I was like in elementary school, even in like middle school, even high school, all the grade school, I could tell the difference from when the teacher was like teaching something like from the book, something that like the bigger man passed down to them and told them to teach, between them wanting to teach something and it coming straight from them. Like in 3rd grade, we had like a whole like just phase where we were just learning about music.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. And it was like a random part of the year and we never came back to it again. It was just this one phase, a couple of days, one part of the day, and then that was it. But that was really cool. I really like learned how like sound works, like through like vibration and shit like that. Y'all ever heard of like a tuning fork?
Yeah.
Once he showed us a tuning fork and he like fucking banged the shit on the table and he was like, this is making this sound because it's vibrating. I was like,
mind blown.
Oh shit. And that's like when I fucking anytime like I seen like a guitar or like the triangle or like, you know, it all made sense, man. Education is crazy, man. It's getting weird out here for sure. I used to teach at this school idea, but it was I only was responsible for this one kid.
Like a little mentorship.
It was sort of like mentorship, but this kid was like none of the teachers like wanted to deal with this kid. Actually, one teacher could handle this kid. Knew what to do. She's an awesome teacher, and she was the special ed teacher. So this kid would be in his regular gen ed class. I learned that term there. Gen ed, special ed, and gen ed. So he would go in there and he'd be fighting the teachers, throwing shit around, fighting other kids. He was a bigger kid, so they would bully him. You know what I'm saying? They would always be talking shit to him. So he would fucking lash out, and just he was the worst. He was the worst guy. He was a mess. And he was just misunderstood. He was smart. Yeah. He knew his math, all this shit. He could breeze through that shit. He just didn't want to like be there. So they just pushed him in special ed. They were like, yo, we don't know what to do with this guy. We don't got, because one teacher has, 20 other kids to look after. They can't stop everything to just keep fighting with this kid. And so they push him into special ed where there's 7 kids in the class and they actually have time for him. But that's illegal. Cause, because he doesn't have any disabilities. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I did not know that was illegal. Wow.
You see that a lot now. Yeah. They sweep them through, so they gotta.
Yeah.
Too much work.
He's not learning anything in there either. He loves being in there because he just gets to do easy work and sit down and watch Finding Dory and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, so I was like kind of like the middleman. I would sit with him in his gen ed class. When he would get out of line, I had to be the one to be like, yo, calm down, nigga. Like,
you got it. It's all good.
Yeah. Sometimes that didn't work, and we had to go. We just had to leave.
Yeah, so I had to step outside, go take a walk, cool off.
Nah, but it was weird. The fact that like the way they were teaching them their vowel sounds and like all this shit, it was mad weird, man. I was like, this ain't how it was back in 2002.
Nope.
But hey, things change, man. That's kind of why I wanted to become a teacher, just become that figure and be the influential model to these kids. And I like kids. I like hanging out with
kids. Cool, man.
No sus. I just thought it was be funny. Just being funny. But you about to get up out of here, man.
I got the fam out.
All right, cool. We didn't want to keep you too long.
So
appreciate you coming through, Lace.
I appreciate you having me, bro, and just having me on your platform, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
man. Brother.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Yeah,
Take care of yourself.
You'll be cool, man.
Me too, bro.
You think you can hand me that mic, bro?
Yes, sir.
Gonna get Colin in here.
Man.
It's all good.
Ooh, thank you, man.
Look.
Real quick like that.
No, that's perfect.
All right, man. Y'all enjoy, man.
All right, peace, man. Be cool, bro.
Yeah, have a nice time, man. Here, I'll get these cameras going for you. You talk.
4 to 7 days, bro. I got you.
All right, for sure, man. Thank you. Hey, man. Lace about to have me iced out.
Shout out, he about to have you laced up.
Shit, I'm about to have I'm getting these 2 teeth right here, the canine and then that motherfucker right there. So it's not gonna be super like on like Front Street, like, hey, look at my fucking gold, bitch. But it's gonna be like a little hint on the side,
a little subtle.
When I'm in the club and I hit that cheese, that smile, you're gonna get that
the
side
the
profile.
light shine bright. People be like, whoa.
It's gonna be like the movies. It's gonna do the little ding. Ding on the side profile, Bing. Yeah, shit. I'm excited to be in this new studio, man. It's different. It's a different vibe, but I think that we can work with this, man.
I feel the same. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot at our disposal. We got a lot in a little space. It ain't quite got the breathing room that the usual spot do, but I mean, it's cool. Shouts to Austin community. Austin Public TV. What's the name of this?
Austin Public Access.
Austin Public Access.
Yeah.
APA. Shouts to those guys. They don't like alcohol in here though. No shouts on that.
Yeah. So Dylan,
our traditional wine is not. Our traditional wine is not being included in the this podcast.
It's a mad sober podcast,
and we're super upset about it.
I hope they don't hate us, man. They Doug's kind of a dry guy.
No, literally.
No, Doug's dope.
Doug.
But the reason I say that is because he was sitting in like the right by the door in like the little like cafe, whatever you want to call that. And Dylan came. I told Dylan to bring the drink, right? Because I didn't know the rules here. And well, anyway. So I come get Dylan at the front door. He comes through with a fucking case of Corona.
I mean, it's just a 12 of Corona. I'm not bringing a bomb in here. Jesus. And come in here with I said, you got a bottle of moonshine. I got 3 bottles of liquor. I'm finna get hammered in the studio.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
No, man, it's just casual beers, casual Tuesday.
And it's like
yeah. I don't know if they're ready for our casual level of drinking that we do.
Our casual and their casual, not the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. I'm just joking.
Super cash.
No, and Dylan comes through with the 12 pack. Was it 12 pack or a 24 pack?
It was 12 pack.
And then Doug's just like, hey, there's no alcohol.
Yeah, we can't do any alcohol.
Oh,
we don't do that here.
And I can't tell if he's just like, yeah, hey guys, can you just take that outside? Or if it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's no fucking alcohol in this fucking building.
He didn't seem to mind us having it outside. He's like, that's Austin local city park outside, so do whatever. But
he did say that.
He did say that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
so
okay,
he's
yeah.
he's cool.
Doug's chill.
He's cool with it. It's probably just a liability thing. They can't have people get drunk, knocking equipment over,
nice,
breaking stuff.
He's a cool guy. I got the tour from Doug when we first got in this facility, and I don't know. I'm blown away by this shit. This shit's really cool to me. He was really nice, but even in we had I don't know how much we could say, but we had an orientation with him, and I don't know. I feel like Doug's probably got to deal with some characters all day. So
I mean, there's probably some characters that come in here and want to use this joint.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a couple of them.
I was about to say they got 3 of them in here right now.
Yo, so like I guess we can, since it's just us in here, we can just use this time to kind of discuss like goals for the show and kind of like what we expect from out of each other and like how we feel everything is going, and just kind of talk about the Loose Cannon show and our hopes and dreams for it.
Mad ambitions.
I think it's going pretty well so far, man. I think that it's we have the 2 main components that we need from the jump. It looks good and it sounds good.
Yep.
I think that I need to become more of a podcaster.
What do you need to do more to be more of a podcaster?
And on top of that, even what does that mean?
What is a podcaster?
A podcaster. What is
I guess. Well, okay, so here's
like Joe Rogan.
I need to be a better camera operator. This is
my cross to bear. Sorry.
Sorry. But I think I'm getting it okay.
The gist.
This is fun. Honestly, switching camera. You see on TV all the time.
This is maiden voyage. We just trying stuff out.
I want to do this forever. This is so much fun. We having fun.
Those buttons are kind of like ergonomic too. They feel really good.
It's like I want to press the button.
Kind of on this cam, like over here, like this shit. But like it's really old school over.
Love it.
With all you can see all the wires and stuff, but
throwback.
It feels like an old TV station or something. It's really special that we get to do this here. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm having a great time. I think the podcast is going really well, but I do want to hear before I give all my feelings about it. What is a good podcaster to you, man?
Well, the reason I said that is because I think it's really the content that you bring to the actual show, right? Mm-hmm. So I seen this one podcast. I don't know what podcast it was. Otherwise, I shot them out. But this guy it was like another page that posted it. This guy's talking about, here are the 5 things. Well, so-and-so did a study that worked in a nursing home, and they asked all the patients what their biggest regrets were.
Oh, the deathbed.
Yeah.
Like deathbed regret. I've seen those articles running around recently. Regret.
And he had like five different ones. And some people are talking about like, I wish I didn't work so hard. I wish I would have spent more time with my loved ones, and kind of expanded on it like with his.
And he said, I wish I had started a podcast.
I wish I cast more pods, bro.
No, but I think
I saw this article too. That's all.
Yeah, I just think that like I think I'm not as prepared for the shows as I should be. Maybe I think with the shows, like with the actual guests, are pretty dope. I feel pretty prepared for those, and I know how to like, jog a conversation and keep the shit going.
Yeah.
But like just us here in this room here, right? If we plan on doing this more often, and with us just coming here, it's just like I want to be able to talk about something important, not even maybe important, but just interesting. I want to like
absolutely
get people's like brains, like get the wheels spinning, and like I don't know, just
make something worth watching. You mean kind of like just worth putting the eyeballs over, right? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, it adds up. You don't want to just be up here blabbering about what the hell ever. But I think at the same time, like, the degree of lack of preparation almost gives it a charm to where it's like it doesn't feel so suit and tie. It doesn't feel like so regimented.
In Austin with that, it's like I feel like people get really loose, like
right,
very often with art or whatever. That was probably right. And they kind of take pride in how loose they are a lot. Even let's not even talk about podcasting. But podcasting is a part of this, and it is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But people will kind of be proud of how loose they are here with stuff, and like I don't know, not to like talk shit. I don't want to talk shit, but Austin just does not have a lot of podcasts from here that are homegrown, that are like a national, huge, enormous podcast, like Joe and Tom and those comedians that I am obsessed with and listen to their podcasts all the time and stuff. Like they moved here, like I don't know how many people are trying to make a podcast that's this sharp, and like it's usually people are just trying to get their friends on, and we kind of are doing that, but
we're still early on. So I mean, we're working in the comfort zone to a degree, but we're also stretching out. Even just doing this is stretching.
I was just gonna say that like the friends we have are kind of interesting and cool.
Yeah,
and, like, have things to
just
say.
bringing on
like
just
fun
any regular old
cool.
ding dong that's gonna say the same old shit everybody else does.
I feel like we hang out. Well, I feel like just to begin with, we hang out around a lot of interesting people, like our peers.
Mm-hmm.
We are at disposal. We have a lot of like cool, interesting people at our disposal, to where like we don't have to really dig that deep to find someone who has like a cool story to tell.
Right.
And I'm very thankful for that, for sure. But I think that like, when we are just choosing our friends to come on the podcast, but I feel like we're choosing them like wisely.
Oh, for sure. I didn't really mean anything by that.
Yeah,
I meant
think
every other podcast I've seen in the local area brings on their friends, and it's kind of like Aren't We Cool podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever we have a podcast, like the one with Jordan or the one with Ashmar, where it's like, not only is that like my friend who I want to hear his opinion about Kanye, right, which is kind of what's going on in a lot of podcasts everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah.
But then he'll have the craziest fucking story you've ever heard in your life. Not to be like, we're the best podcast ever, but like we know people who actually kind of have had wild shit happen.
They got some fun stuff to share. Yeah. They got a little
I
loose
feel like in
Austin.
Austin, nobody's taking advantage about how fucking like crazy everything is here.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of people with a lot of cool things to talk about, and I think it's easy to forego that and just kind of have it be swept under the rug by proxy of like how many damn people are here in Austin, and it is easy to feel like there's a degree of like oversaturation of almost cool people. It's like, how do you distinguish like, oh, this guy's cool, but this guy's cool and would make a good podcast guest? And it's just like you gotta feel them out. You gotta see what people are comfortable with, see what they're open to discussing, see if they even want to be on camera or be recorded on a podcast.
Dude, Zayd was like, yo, how do I? He was like, he didn't want to repost the clips because he didn't want to show his face.
Right.
He's like, how do I post these without? I'm trying to figure out a way to post these without showing my face. And I was just like, I didn't even question. I was like,
he's Daft Punk. That's so cool. That's
put a mask on, bro.
I was like, hey,
love that. That's so cool.
I ain't mad at Zayd. Zayd's dope.
No, Zayd's cool as hell. He's smart as fuck, dude.
Bro, he's
smart
he's collabing with this company to put out a shoe.
It's an Air Force One, right?
I don't want to speak incorrectly.
Wait. It looks sort of like an Air Force One, but I don't think it actually is.
Okay, I think what it is, because we got to be accurate, I think that it's he is doing something with a company that is partnering with a big shoe brand. And he is an artist that the company
Yeah, he's
selected for
yeah,
him to
Nike.
work with
I just
them.
pulled it up. Nike Air Force One with
Oh,
Artifact.
shit.
Yeah,
he's
it's-
collabing with Artifact.
Yes, so it's not like it's like he's not like LeBron James and he's getting a shoe. Like, that's not what's going on. Like there's something going on there.
It's super sick. It's just, apparent. If it is apparently it's dedicated to our deceased homeboy Brooks.
R.I.P.
who-
Brooke.
Yeah, man,
Brooks or Brooke?
that's the boy. Yeah, that boy Brooke Lyons. He good buddy from back in the day. I didn't get a chance to hang out with him to the degree that everybody else in the circle did, but the sparse amount of time we spent together was very. You could tell it was very much like there's a reason why this guy is still heralded by the folks in our circle as like somebody that they put on an altar to like be remembered, because we realized it was the 10-year anniversary of his passing like a few weeks ago. I still remember me and that boy Kenneth Pye and our homie Matt, we were in line at a lunch hall in college, and we got a call. Kenneth got a call, got the news about it. He passed away, and we were all just kind of dumbstruck by the revelation. But you know, it's also a thing of like, you take lessons from people and you start to realize that life's very short. It's very quick to pivot on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's important to really relish people for all their eccentricities, which is why I think it's nice that we're doing the podcast.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, his dad John, who we all call Bert, that boy Bert, he's basically like me and like a bunch of other homies in the area. He's like our like Austin dad.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll all go hang out and chop it up with him. I'd love to get him on the podcast because he'd have
That'd
a
be
lot
dope.
of cool stuff to talk about. He works like AMD. He works in like chip manufacturing and stuff like that.
Damn.
And he's from Jamaica and he got a house down there. He's like, yeah, I just got back from fixing up the house in Jamaica. It's super cool. So it'd be really nice to get that boy Bird on a podcast sometime, man.
I'd be down to talk Bert's ear off for sure. Shout out to Bert. Come
But
on
yeah,
down. Like the Price is Right.
But my man Zayd, he got that collab coming out, and I know he was very excited about it. So
It looks so
it's so
cool.
clean, isn't it? It's crazy.
It looks so good.
Yep.
Shit, I wonder how much.
He blows me away every time I see his Instagram. Like, I just can't
My
believe
man's talent, it's so funny because back in the day, I remember he would never come out to party that much. We would all be like, we're going to go out. We're going to go hit this show. We're all going to get down. And I'd always ask our boy Kenneth, like, yo, where's Zayd at? Where's that boy
Like,
at?
yo,
He's
Zay,
like,
where the hoes at?
yeah, he's like, he's at home. He's working. He's drawing. He's working on art. And that was the story for many years in our early to mid 20s. And I still remember him talking about it. He's like, I'm doing this now so that I can enjoy the fruits of my labor in my 30s. And what's he doing now? He's making a
Eating
shoe.
up the grapes.
He's eating the grapes.
He's got a Nike shoe, bro. I don't have a Nike.
He just went to New
collab
York
shoe.
for a freaking
Exactly.
NFT convention and met.
He met
Yeah.
Takashi.
He met
Murakami.
Takashi Murakami. He got a picture just hanging
Fucking
out, chilling with him.
insane.
Mind blowing.
Imagine like meeting one
Awesome.
of your idols just on some chill shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's take a picture.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta go change my boxers. I just shit
Peace.
myself.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. We got this feature.
What's up?
People can call us.
Oh, that's wild.
They can and their audio,
That's
the
fun.
phone call will
Hello.
come through like the speaker,
Like we're
and
like,
it'll feed through the audio, and our microphones will come through the phone. They just can't have it on
Wow.
speakerphone.
like an old radio show. That's
And
so crazy.
It's kind of weird because they can't watch us. They can't be like, oh shit, I want to call because of what Shelly just said. But low key, I'm gonna post something on Instagram, tell people to call in.
That would be
all
yes.
We got 20 minutes, I mean-
I'll share that. Tag me on it.
right, y'all. It's the Loose Cannon Show. We got Colin in the mix, and we got our homie Dylan over here.
What up?
We have this really cool feature in the studio to where you can call us and
that
you can be
advertisement.
on our show. So if you want to
This is
be on the
crazy.
next episode of the Loose Cannon Show, you can call in right now. What's the number, Colin?
The number's gonna be 512-477-2240.
512-477-2440.
Nice.
Call in and fuck with us.
Let it be known.
That's
sick.
awesome.
That's fun, man.
That's like, I don't know. Are y'all into like old radio at all? Like Howard Stern or Opie and Anthony? Like just any.
I
Like,
worked at a KLBJ's MS Awesome Radio, fresh out of college. My internship was for the Dudley and Bob show, and I worked.
No way.
Yeah, dude. Every morning I'd wake up at like.
Really?
Yeah, I'd wake up at like 3 a.m., drive up to Austin, get to the studio by like 6 o'clock, and they'd kick the show off about like 7, and I'd work the green room, and I'd field calls, and I'd essentially like notate the podcast and provide like the synopsis for whenever they upload it to an actual podcast platform, because that's what they did.
Crazy.
It was fun. It was a super fun time.
Yeah.
It was I still remember that I was doing that internship when Trump got elected, and I was staying at my boy Kenneth's place the night before, and everybody was all just out of shape about it. I woke up the next day. It was everybody's vibes all terrible, and I'm having to deal with callers that are just like, "You guys suck. Radio's blah blah blah." I don't want to curse too much on the podcast, but
That's so
you guys
cool.
suck. Trump's the best. Blah, blah, blah. I had to do like a 20-30 calls of that, and I'm young, dumb, caught up in politics and shit.
Guys, yeah.
And they brought me in because I was all bent out of shape, and they had my ass on radio, crying, little teary eyed and all that. I'm like, how could this guy win? And that boy Dale Dudley, he said, "How old are you, son?" I'm like, "I'm 22, 23. He's like, "You'll get used to this feeling.
Yeah.
Just give it some time. You'll start to develop the thick skin for it." I'm like, "Okay, man."
Yeah, I'm growing like a little desensitized to like just like the stupid shit going on.
It's
and
tough.
Like,
we had a damn school shooting today.
Yeah, I'm not desensitized to shit like that.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that is.
I'm not shocked
that's
that
happening
people
way
are.
too much. It shouldn't happen at all, of course. But it's like, dude, come on, man.
There's a
This is
sense
pretty
of
sad.
there's a sense of powerlessness. I think a lot of people feel these days, which is why it's like you have no option beyond to get desensitized to it, or else there's gonna be something in the news every day that just pops up and just steals your shine, just robs you of your peace a little bit, and it's like, it's tough, man.
Do you guys ever think like that you have to consume less news to feel better?
Absolutely.
Yes.
How do you feel like normal people do, and what do you do?
I feel
that what do most people do versus what you know?
I feel like most people, I don't know if it's as prominent now, because I think a lot of people probably burned out at this point, but I think a lot of people, they still like get mad, and they see something on the news and they're like, "I lean a certain way, and I saw this on the news, and now I'm going to get really riled up about it. I'm going to go post about it on the internet. I'm going to argue with someone on Facebook and post 80, 90 comments about it and just let it rob them of their peace, and just essentially just be like, this is what I'm going to spend my day doing." And I think other people, they tune it out because they probably feel that it's a lot of BS. A lot of it is manufactured. A lot of it is far beyond their comprehension or control to even influence, because it's like, how many times you heard people talk about, "Oh, you don't like the way things are? Why don't you go vote? Did you go vote?" And it's like, yes, bitch. Yes, I've voted in every election I can. And guess what? Shit still sucks. What am I supposed to think then? It shows that like there's a degree of like, why should I care? Why should I be informed?
Yeah, there's definitely a nihilism about it.
It sucks, man. I have a freaking mass comm degree, and half the time I feel that way. I'm like, I feel like,
so you literally have you are so qualified to talk about this.
I've taken media policy class, I've taken media history class, I've taken programming classes, all this stuff. So it's just like I kind of have a behind the scenes look at like how the meat's cooked, and it's just like, it's tough. It burns you out with the degree of like just sensationalism that is inherently associated with the news, because it's like the news is not nowadays to be informed. It's essentially to like push you to get up in arms about something and just get activated. And it's tough, man, because it's like, how do you balance being informed while also maintaining whatever degree of moral or psychological stability that
I
one
guess
would
that's
want?
kind of what I was getting at earlier with my question. I was trying to say, dude.
At
what point is being informed a responsible, informed person who has the responsibility to do that versus do I want to ruin my day every day?
Yeah,
I don't know how to feel about it.
It's antithetical to being well-adjusted and happy, to be that well-informed, especially nowadays, because there's so much just information out there, and there's such a degree of like overstimulation to where I feel it myself.
So much to fight about.
So much to fucking fight about. So much to get angry about. So much to be up in arms over, and so much to keep mindful of. To where it's like, even the stuff that's not that important, but you'd still want to be in the loop on, it's so hard to do because there's a lot of different things going on all the time. And it's like, there's a French word for it. I don't recall what it is. But it's like the sensation of like being depressed over not being able to experience all that one would want to. So you have to like, it requires you have to segment your attention and really like be thoughtful and like intentional with what you pay attention to. And it's hard because everybody and their mom probably has ADHD at this point, just because we live in a society that compels you to have a dog shit attention span.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard being an adult and having a working frontal lobe, because it usually just means you got a lot of stuff on the mind you'd rather not have.
Dude, I've been on my phone. Speaking of like consumption, I've been on my phone way too much.
Oh, it's terrible.
Especially like since we started the show, it's like, you know.
Do you mean today or?
No, just like
why are
like,
you on your phone
generally.
during the
yeah,
podcast?
like since we launched the show, like dropping the episodes, like it's like I'm going to the Loose Cannon Instagram, and I'm checking all that shit, and then I automatically just go back to mine, and I'm getting the same notifications on mine.
Yep.
And so I'm like switching back and forth, and I'm going to TikTok, see if people fucking with the clips, and it's just like I'm already on my phone like super crazy enough. I think I need to go ahead and get that screen time popping for sure.
I have
hate
screen
it.
time going. I literally felt bad because I didn't share the clip for the Wayne's thing yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna share but how dumb is that? That I'm as any episode, I would want fucking Wayne's episode to do just as well. I literally was just doing things and but I had this whole thing in my head of like, is that I'm not doing like
you got, it's like
there's
I could
this
always be
whole
doing more.
hustle discussion, right? But
Yeah,
like
man.
for me, like that literally affected me yesterday, and it actually didn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
no
Like-
one's gonna die because Colin didn't
Exactly.
share the
And nobody,
a
you
clip
don't
from
care.
the
I
Wayne
said this
episode.
to
It's
your
like-
face on the pod. Like I know you don't care.
Yeah.
So like, why do I care? You know?
because you're
Is it
involved.
the phone? Is it the?
You want to. I feel like it's natural to feel like you're never doing enough. It's always like.
I'm speaking more generally to the I have to post.
Yeah,
Not to the
because
clip
it's-
or not.
it's-
But yeah,
it's-
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's everybody with a pulse
Mhm.
is now in marketing,
Mhm.
and that's kind of the shitty thing about it. That's a byproduct of social media. It's literally just like we are all now just content mills, and that's what it's like. It's the natural notion. Oh, I went to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Did I really do it right though if I didn't take a bunch of pictures and then share them on Instagram and take some live video? Look at me at the Grand Canyon. It's like think about how many people go do stuff and don't feel they did it right if they didn't tell everybody about it on Instagram or
Yeah.
just share something about it on Twitter.
The
or
way we experience things is way different, man.
It's
just like-
crazy.
it's like it even comes down to like getting your coffee in the morning. It's like I want to let everybody know that I'm drinking coffee this morning.
Here's how I take my coffee.
Or
That's
this is the name I give Starbucks when I give coffee. It's not
Yep.
my real name. Ha 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 ha. You
Yep.
know, it's like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But I'm
like
guilty
a
of it too, though.
decade-old
You know,
problem too. That's been going on forever. Just
What, like the-
like food posting. Just here's my lunch. Here's my
Oh,
coffee
yeah.
type
You ever
shit.
see people?
That has been annoying me for a minute.
Dude, I fucking hate when I see people on Instagram and they're all out to eat and
They're
you
all
see
posting.
they
it?
all have their phones out, fucking recording their
My
food.
phone's
It's
gonna
just
eat
like,
this before I do.
We gotta work something
It's-
out one
I
at
get-
a time, or like,
Yeah,
bro, it's just
there,
like,
yes.
come
I was
on,
literally
bro.
about to say,
this looks
let's
so.
take turns.
The world is turning so fake and like, oh man, we're like robots, bro. Like, it's like, imagine like being at the restaurant and seeing a table and there's like 5 people and they all have their fucking phone on with their fucking flash and they're like fucking. Oh man, it really grinds my gears. And it's like sometimes you'll know multiple people at the same
Yeah,
table.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you'll see it on all of their Instagrams and shit.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't want to like hate. I don't hate them. I'm not hating the player. I'm just hating the game, man.
Yep.
And it
Shelly's tired of being a DJ. That's all. That's basically what he's talking
Hang it
about.
up.
He's talking about DJs who all go to dinner together and just.
Well,
film.
no.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm
It's
just
just
saying
like-
I see it in every friend group for real. Of
Yeah.
like 2-3 people going around. I get, hey, let me take a picture of this beautiful salad, whatever.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Live your life. But yeah, when I see them filming and you see somebody else's phone being filming somebody else's meal, I'm like,
it's crazy.
what? Are you hungry?
Are you here for food?
How hungry are you for this
Are you
meal
just
that
here
you're
for the
about to
likes?
eat? Or
It's like-
did you want to post about it?
Like 10 years ago, when you get your food at your table, it's like, all right, first things first.
Say grace.
Say grace, or people who aren't religious,
Or
they
people
grab
just
their
like, I'm gonna
fork
just jump in and start
eating.
munching.
And now it's like, oh wait, hold up, let me show everybody I'm eating that steak and shrimp. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants to flex, everybody wants to stunt. I'm not
I
mad
get
at
flexing.
it.
I'm not mad at flexing. It's the we're all, the
This
group
is
thing.
It's
This
the,
is like,
it's the,
yeah.
sys- the
It's
system
not that
of
much
it.
of a flex if everyone is also doing that at the same time.
I think maybe I expressed it a little aggressively.
No, I know.
But
I'm just
I
fucking
don't.
with you.
Yeah, there's even not even. It's just strange now, man. How
Different.
like standards and habits and all that shit. But I guess it is what it is now. I guess we gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
Y'all call us, man. Y'all in here. Y'all see the
Yeah.
number. Is
You
the
see
number right?
Oh, is the number here? I don't know. I mean, that maybe.
Is it 4
Fi-
zeros?
Here, how
Oh
about- what do
no.
y'all call
It's
it?
it's 4. It's 4. I got the number wrong.
Oh, you
Fuck.
put.
Wow.
Shelly posted the number wrong on Instagram.
Oh
This just in.
no! I got them calling a fucking person named Addison.
Huh.
No wonder.
Well,
Oh shit! All right, we're gonna pin this
All
comment.
right, pin that comment. We'll get this right. I'm sorry,
Damn.
man.
I
I got to
gotta-
apologize for the 10 minutes on
Sorry.
Instagram where you're
Sorry,
you had the wrong
Addison.
number.
Damn, I put a damn. Should I delete the post? Look at us. Should I delete the post? Because the wrong numbers on there, and then we're not gonna get no calls, man.
deleted him.
Yeah, I
Post
guess
it with the right one.
Somebody please. All right, we're gonna destroy the live. We're gonna destroy
The
it.
live. is
You're
over.
like we're just we're blowing up this whole operation. No
All
one's
right,
calling.
we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. Yeah, that's perfect.
Make it work somehow.
Well, literally, we have 4 until an hour, so we're good. Actually,
We're
But,
rocking and rolling.
Oh wait, I
those
put
Grillz
the
were
right
crazy,
number. I put the
Oh,
right
you
number.
did?
Yeah.
We're
False
just not
alarm.
popular. It just turns out this just in.
Everyone-
Nobody called it.
Everyone hates us.
All that
How
for
dare you
nothing.
disconnect the live? Man, sometimes nowadays, like, I don't even look at my number. Like, this is probably not conducive to being, like, in the loop on how, like, stuff on the internet that I post is doing. I don't even look at, like, people who view my stories anymore, really. I mean, there's a degree of freedom that it comes with just being like, oh, I posted a story. And I like how Instagram shows you, like, the first 3 things, like, before, if you, like, instead of clicking on the thing that shows, like, the little icon that shows everybody that watched it, shows you, like, the 3 people that interact with you the most that watched it. And it's like, oh, they checked it out. That's cool. And then it's just like, it's really relaxing to not feel like you are just another person in the rat race of going viral, getting clicks and likes. Because it's like, there's no winning that game, it feels like. There's always going to be someone else that gets more likes than you, gets more views than you.
Those people are more hungry than the people who aren't doing well.
Yeah, and
For
maybe
more.
And maybe
They are.
And maybe they're just lucky and they just have like really great content that they just post. But otherwise, there's probably people that think about that day and night where it's just like, how good is my content? Do I post good or bad content?
I get caught up in the likes, man, but it's also because like I don't know, some people just be like worried about the likes they get on just like the general content that they post on Instagram, like selfies and all this fucking bullshit, which I understand that too. We're all human, but I feel like when I'm caught up in like the likes and the interaction and all that shit is because we put time into the content. You know what I'm saying? It's just
That
like,
too,
you
yeah.
know, it's
I mean, like we're spending money, we're spending time,
Yeah, exactly.
We're contributing like brain power to like actually be in the moment and
What,
put
you
out
think
good
these
content.
big goofy microphones are free?
You think this just
Think this
gave
costs
us
money.
this shit?
Look at this.
Yeah, but I guess you can't. I guess that's one thing, but
I'm just
like
joking,
letting the
but
likes
you're right.
and the numbers like dictate how you feel about yourself and your
Yes.
content.
Like,
That's a whole nother story. That's like what shouldn't happen, I guess. But yeah, like Lace is on the live right now. He's like, bro, sometimes you look into the likes for validation, and yeah, I do, yeah, for sure. Like when Ashmar's shit went, like Ashmar's
It's
like
crazy.
clip is at like 59K right now, and I was like,
59K?
yes, bro. And I was going back to look at that shit like every
You get
2
caught up in
minutes,
it,
bro.
and it's
And
like,
I was just
how
like,
much more is it gonna go up now?
exactly, but like what now though? It's
Yeah, like I
it's
mean,
like it's over
say,
now.
Say it hits
you know?
100,000. What does that mean?
What? Yeah, what does that mean?
Does that mean
you know?
anything? Is
This
it?
is what I thought about it, because you
Yeah.
said, you know, now I'm hearing way more than I heard before about just the numbers on that clip, and it's like, I don't know, man. TikTok numbers are crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like their metrics are just. I know a couple of people who are like making money off of.
Bro,
TikTok,
I went to
you
a
know?
Yeah,
creator
it's a
get
huge
together.
community on
There's I met this gal that worked in tech sales, and then she just like, well, I just kind of hit it big with one of the channels that I made on my TikTok about
It's
crypto,
so
and now I
wild.
just do TikTok crypto stuff full time, and it's like, wow, that.
It
what
seems
what
like
am
a-
I doing?
Seems like a,
Jesus.
I know a guy
like a
who
slot
cooks.
machine.
I know a guy who
you know?
cooks.
Yeah.
He just chops up like.
I bet he makes
Stuff he makes at his
gets
restaurant.
mad views.
No, he makes. He's gonna quit his restaurant. I'm telling y'all. Like,
It's crazy.
That stuff is just mind-boggling how successful you can get on that now. Like, you couldn't be an You could be an Instagrammer and make money. There's obviously people who are just influencers before that, but now it's like,
TikTok's a wave.
TikTok is like,
That's the forefront.
we all know multiple people who make money on TikTok.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like I didn't know 4 or 5 you know, like
People that
just
pop
people
on
Instagram who
yeah.
just have a funny account, or just like are like, you know, posting hot pictures of themselves or whatever. It's just like you don't meet that person every day.
Yeah,
And now I feel like everyone I know knows somebody at least.
Yep.
dude.
It's pretty.
I still don't
interesting.
even have a TikTok. I mean, I have an account.
Yeah.
I've literally not posted once. I
Oh,
think
yeah, all
I think I'm
day.
actively like, I'll get on the wagon when I have to.
Dude.
But I think it's right now. It's just like,
Sounds like that point though.
do-
I don't know.
I hate it because
I
it's
hate
like,
it, too.
am I cutting myself out from under the knees by not leveraging TikTok actively as opposed to whatever other social media that I'm interested in? Maybe, but I mean, at the end of the day,
but
like,
that's how people felt about Vine, right?
yeah, dude,
If you weren't on Vine in the year 2012,
Vine was hitting
Right?
too.
you were an idiot.
Yeah,
and
you're-
you were
what
not.
are you
It was
doing?
TikTok. Like,
You missed the
it was
boat.
the same amount of the market, I would say, of just being like, this is what people are doing, and it had a bad quarter and it failed.
It's crazy.
So it's like,
Damn.
so
R.I.P. Vine.
what was it worth it for all of those people who probably could have put that time and effort into getting? So if they're doing music on Vine or whatever,
Do you ever
putting that into a real music gig or whatever, now that it's gone, I don't know if TikTok's going to be around forever though. These are all like a gamble. That's all I'm trying to say.
Did you ever hang out with anybody that like spent like an hour plus just like watching Vines?
Oh, yeah, his name's Colin. I spent. What are you talking about, bro? Vine. No, Vine
It's so
was
crazy.
awesome,
Like,
man.
and Vine was cool because you had a limit, you know, and it was cool to see what people could put together in that 7 seconds, you know. And I think TikTok nowadays is kind of cool because one, it's a whole different kind of content. I feel like,
Right.
it's different than like, because that's why all these, you know, Instagram, Facebook, I guess those are the only two. They try to copy TikTok as far as like the reels and shit go. The swipe down,
Twitter tried
kind of
doing
like
that.
cycle. You
Everyone's
know,
doing it. Just in the
and-
Snapchat, everybody.
yeah. And so TikTok is
the format.
it's not it's not the same as TikTok. TikTok, people make some special content just for TikTok. It's fucking crazy, and
They
it's
do got some
teaching
cool
like
stuff on
the
TikTok.
aver's person how to edit. That's the biggest thing.
that's
I feel
that's
like.
crazy.
You
to
should ever
me.
see like
Yeah.
these on their
normal
and-
people know how to edit a movie now.
I
Right.
went to
Yeah, that's what I'm
college
saying.
for something that people can learn how to do in like probably an afternoon on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I have a mass comm degree in electronic media. Does that mean
Like-
I'm any good at TikTok?
Like to know why a
No.
fade is funny,
Yeah.
right? That's editing. That's
Yeah.
for real big boy Hollywood editing.
Yep.
Oh shit! Hold on, no. Press answer.
Answer on here. All right. Hello?
Yeah, you know the vibes. We on the loose cannon show in this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we out here.
Yo,
Jordan
who-
McDonald,
who's
the
this,
motherfucking
man?
Unicorn nigga.
We got Jordan
Not that boy
McDonald.
Jordan.
Fucking right, smoking big loud at the crib right now.
That's what I'm talking about, man. How you
He said
feeling
shades
today,
on in the
bro?
crib, you can't see
Man, I'm
me.
feeling groovy, you know what I'm saying? Just called off work tomorrow because nigga, fuck that job.
Fuck that
Fuck that
job,
job.
man.
Over it.
Yeah, man. They can't have your time, bruh.
I don't need them crackers, man.
I'm out.
Can y'all?
What Colin said?
Yo, hey, well,
love
I hope you having a good night, bro. You smoking loud at the crib. Are you watching TV right now, or what else you doing besides smoking? The
Oh,
dope?
man, you know what I'm saying? I just watched Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Yeah.
Shout out to John C. Riley, real nigga in these streets. And playing Nintendo Switch while my eyes get chinky-eyed. You know what I'm saying?
What you playing on Switch?
Fucking Black Flag, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Assassin's Creed. Wow.
I'm a pirate, my nigga.
That's
Said
pretty dope.
pirate
I like
living.
the Assassin's Creed that was based on the Revolutionary War. I forget which one that was. I think it was the
I
one
got
right before that
Black
one.
Flag and Rogue for like $14 on the e-store. Shout out to Nintendo.
That shit never gets old, man. Shit, that shit is
Not at all,
timeless.
bro.
You could whip out
Hell
fucking Assassin's Creed in like 2035, and motherfuckers gonna be like, damn.
Jordan,
Like,
let me
Yeah,
ask
shit's
you-
hard. I feel like Captain Jack Sparrow in this bitch, dog.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask you, what's your favorite joke from Dewey Cox? I love that. I'm obsessed with that fucking movie. What's your
Yo,
favorite?
the ongoing joke of the ongoing drug joke was hilarious to me.
The
Like,
the
hey, what are you guys
Temptations.
doing?
Oh,
Oh,
what?
dude, you don't want
You don't
any
want
part
none of this.
You don't want no part of this.
It's called
That shit was
Viagra.
great. And then the fucking Viagra pill when they were all old. Like that.
If you have an
shit,
erection
like,
like
was funny
lasts
as
longer
hell.
than
What a
4
good
hours,
joke.
call more ladies.
Well, hell yeah, Jordan. We're gonna wrap up the show here in a bit. Is there anything you would like to say before we
Send
hang
off
up
the
on you?
show.
Man, shout out to motherfucking Shelly Nixon, the Love Space Connection, Dylan Harkins, fucking Colin and that bitch. Y'all are all dope people in my book, dope ass artists. If y'all niggas aren't fucking with these three men, y'all some hoes and your mama's ugly as fuck.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Shout out
Ugly
to Jordan
mom.
McDonald. Shout out to
Shouts.
Two Nap, Two Niggas in the Pod. That's
Fucking
his
right,
podcast.
greatest podcast
That's
in the
coming
world,
through.
baby.
All right, man. Well, shit. Hey, peace out, Jordan. Hope you have a good night. Love you, bro.
All right,
Be
man.
cool,
Love y'all
bro.
too, man. Y'all be easy.
Take care of yourself, Jor. Peace.
Peace.
Hell yeah. Appreciate Jordan for calling in.
That's cool.
If yeah, that's such a cool like little feature,
That's so
man.
fun.
That's gonna be so fun here in the future, bro. Oh shit.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, hell
Got it.
yeah.
Said we
Well,
got more calls.
we got the studio till 9. It's 9:04, so we're gonna get the fuck up out of
No, it's
here.
8:50.
Oh, it's 8:50.
Mine say 9:04.
Yeah,
I think
we-
that,
we
that,
9:04.
that computer
We gotta
ain't
get out.
cool.
All right. Yeah, I think we're just about done.
We overstaying our welcome. It's the Loose Cannon Show. We got Shelly, Dylan, Colin. Peace out. See y'all next time, man.
Laters.
Good shit, y'all.